What did you learn from your last relationship? That I needed to pay more attention to the red flags and take off the damn rose-colored glasses. I was picking terrible self-absorbed weirdos. Thankfully that worked, and I've been in a healthy long-term relationship with my wonderful boyfriend for 3 years. Not to beg for someone to do things. It's silly and insignificant at first, but it really takes a toll after a while. I don't want someone to watch a movie on the couch with me because I nagged them. I want them to spend time with me because they want to spend time with me. To never love or invest in anybody to the point of too much trust. To always be ready for the person I love to switch up when I least expect it. So basically to always remind myself that I can continue to live without them in my life. To find a balance between caring and being ready to be dropped at any given second. To protect my heart at all costs and not get too swept away. Update. Please understand my comment as a reflection of my own experience, not some form of advice. Do I see how toxic it is to go through life wounded like this? Absolutely. Do I wish I was securely attached and had not accrued a collection of trauma that make it so love is a dangerous space for me? Definitely. There is nothing to romanticize about any of what I said. It's better to be single than to be with an incompatible partner. To not pick a guy who needs saving. Who benefits more from having me than I do from having him? To not pick the safe option. To not ignore red flags. To not tolerate disrespect, communicating my boundaries and issues for them to never do anything about it. This year I am going to love myself. Seriously, treasure every moment. I lost her unexpectedly when she was 31 and I was 27. Our most recent large fight that caused us to sleep apart for 2 days was about a bathroom cleaning schedule. I ache for that fight. Believe someone when they say they don't want a relationship with you. Even if they tend to joke about the future together and getting married. Grand gestures are nice, but it's the little things on a regular basis that are truly special. No take backsies. You broke up for a reason. I deserve to be a priority. I shouldn't need to constantly remind someone that I exist or beg to hang out. Love feels a lot different when someone genuinely likes you for who you are. That attention and respect you get without even asking for it really hits different. To be friends first before dating, no rushing to get to know each other first. Some people will say anything to keep you there and not lean a word of it. Set clear expectations, and if they don't meet them, get out of their knot. Spends years wasting your damn time. What love bombing looks like. That someone you give opportunities to because you've been given the assumption you are a team, doesn't actually mean they feel the same. That when I see someone not putting in effort, I start to lower my own efforts to match, and that while I do my best to address the issues with open communication, others do not. That I am still not fully capable of keeping boundaries I set, and I need to respect myself more. That I deserve more than being someone's new hyperfixation. I learned some better cooking skills. Someone who relies on alcohol or drugs to feel something isn't someone I want to spend my life with. I want someone that organizes dates. My ex was a lesson in self-respect. Edit. Word. Don't ever let an ex show you twice that they don't want you, and if they do it once, they'll most definitely do it again. Don't ignore the little things that puzzle you. Don't sweep it under the proverbial rug. Ask for an explanation straight away and repeat it back to them, asking if you've understood it correctly. If they're silent or dodge the question, you'll have bigger communication and compatibility obstacles growing under that rug in no time. Expect and offer transparency. Even tiny disagreements or difference of opinions are opportunities to understand each other better. Being child-free extends to man-child-free. That I'm worth more, and I learned what I absolutely don't want in a man. Love alone isn't enough to make things work. If someone isn't ready for commitment, nothing will change that. I always thought that my previous relationships didn't work because neither of us loved each other. I thought that when I finally meet someone who loves me, it would be smooth sailing because we'd be willing to compromise for each other. My, now, ex and I met at a point in our lives where neither of us was looking for a relationship. In fact, we were both taking a break from the dating scene to focus on more important things in our lives. The plan was to just be friends, but with how deeply we connected, it was so hard not to fall each other, and we ended up in a relationship. I was ready to put in all the effort it took to make things work, whereas he was more hesitant. We broke up last night because he feels unsure. He, supposedly, loves me and knows he's going to regret this, but we mutually decided to call it quits because I deserve someone who's sure about me. I learned if you break up, you never really know someone until it's over.